Well, it's now Tuesday, and I'm in the emergency room. A lot of things happened. I passed out, and so I drove myself here, which was stupid. But I was just really still. And I'm afraid I've got that neutropenia again. Look at all that hair though. There you go. Hair shot. Hey guys, it's me. I am currently in the ER. I had some intestinal issues. They think I might have another bowel blockage. And I must have been so dehydrated that I got up to run to the bathroom and passed out and went on myself. So, yeah. That's nasty. But it is what it is. So now I get scans of everything. I'll let you know what happens. Yeah. 24 hours later, I'm just getting to the Women and Infant Center to get checked in here. I stayed in that bedroom, or whatever you call it, the room in the ER for a full 24 hours. And I do not know what's got me so red. It's a natural blush, right where you put it. But look at the hair. Ooh. Yeah, 24 hours later. Hey guys, I know I kind of left off when I had first got to the actual hospital room, and I didn't actually finish anything. They let me go on Wednesday. I was in there for 3 days. Whatever day it was, it kind of all blurs together. But I do have a blockage in the small intestine, which they said is like where your actual physical stomach is on the inside of your body, not like your lower belly kind of stomach, but it's underneath your stomach in your small intestines. It's not completely blocked, but what was happening was, like, after I had my surgery and had to go back in the hospital for a bowel blockage, it was not that bad. I didn't have to have an NG tube, and I could hold everything until I rushed to the bathroom. But they said your liver dumps because it knows something's wrong, and it tries to clear the blockage, and it may clear the blockage, but they're just going to have to keep an eye on it. And I don't understand why that happened again, because, you know, the chemo's been over since June 21st, I think. I'm concerned because my blood sugar is still too high, like 50 points too high. And I go to my GP. It's got to be soon because I'm almost out of my medicine. And she runs an A1C. But I don't think she says anything because she is aware that chemotherapy can cause, high blood pressure when you didn't normally have it. But I have a risk factor, more than one. One of them being genetics. My grandfather, my grandmother, he had diabetes for years and years and years, since I was a little kid. And he died in 2008. That's what eventually killed him at 72. It was a heart attack from the diabetes. But my grandmother's in a nursing home. She has diabetes too, secondary to dementia and a heart attack. So she can't be left alone. So they had to make the decision to put her in the nursing home. We all didn't agree with it, but we had to live with it. And she's happy. She's happy. But anyway, so that's what I had. My fever spiked a couple times when I was in there, but not too high for them to hang anything more than a bag of saline, because I was so dehydrated. I couldn't even hardly see. My eyes were so blurry that I couldn't hardly see anything. I was on my way to the hospital on a wing and a prayer. But when you pass out, it scares you. And I had never passed out until the time when I lost the time and didn't remember what I was doing in that room and this and that. But this was like between my chair and the bathroom, and there's a cased opening, and I'm glad that I didn't hit that, or I could have hurt myself bad. I didn't hit my head, but apparently my left hip took the brunt, and it's a little sore still, but they did x-ray, and it's not broken. Nothing was wrong with it. It's just bruised and sore. Yeah. So basically it was a bowel blockage. And I don't know how many bags of fluids they gave me, but I couldn't stay out of the bathroom. It was a mess. But my head was killing me, and my hip, and they had given me Dilaudid, and that stuff works wonders. I mean, immediately my headache went away, and I was like, man, this is awesome. Everybody talks about fentanyl, and they gave me that more than once. And it didn't really do anything. I guess everybody has a different tolerance when it comes to pain medicine. But I've never took pain medicine as much as I have since cancer, because they just give it to you because they know you're hurting. But Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it did the job. And I think I got like 2 shots, and it wasn't a high dosage. It wasn't like the last time I was in the ER, and they gave me so much that I was like drooling out the side of my mouth. But, yeah. So, and then my mom, she came to stay with me, and I slept a lot. And, you know, with her here, I just didn't think about editing a video or putting one up or letting everybody know what was happening in the community tab. I just completely dropped the ball, and for that I'm sorry for the people that were actually worried. But I'm better now, and the blockage is still there, because it's like, if I don't take something to help, I don't go. And if I take something to go, it is rough. Period. Rough. Period. I mean, rough. So, my doctor was not happy at the fact that I went straight to the emergency room, which is where I should have went, she said. But if I would have called the oncologist, gynecologist on call, they would have just direct admitted me into the hospital, and I wouldn't have had to have spent 24 hours in the emergency room. About 21 of those, I think I slept. Because, I mean, I didn't even cut the TV on the whole time I was in there. I didn't cut YouTube on to watch videos. I didn't look at Facebook. I was hurting in my stomach, my hip, and my head. And I was having no part of it. They just left one dim light on, and I couldn't even go to the bathroom by myself, because those ER beds, you don't have a stand to pull with you. It's hooked to the bed, so I had to unhook my port and then rehook it to the saline when I got back. And now, if any of you have a port or had a port, they put that, I think it's called taxiderm, like cellophane. And I have never had a horrible reaction to it before. But this, where's it at? There, look at that. That right there is pure raw skin. And there's some there, and there's some below that. But that's all I can show. But this right here, oh my God, I can't even stand for my shirt to touch it. It is so painful. When they went to take it off, they were like, oh my God, honey, look, oh my God. And they were like squirting warm water on it and just barely moving it, but it ripped my skin off. That's what you call sensitive skin. So yeah, I figured I would add this to the end of the video. Today's actually Sunday. Yeah, it's 4:50 a.m. on Sunday. And I'm feeling a lot better. I've gotten more boxes packed, and I think, but I don't want to jinx it, that I've got somewhere to go. That's going to be like $100 cheaper than here, and I'll have 3 bedrooms. So it's not my ideal situation and never where I saw myself, but keep your fingers and your toes crossed. Much love to all of my YouTube family. And as always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this. And then if you will please put a butterfly emoji in the comments that you watched it to let me know. And I love you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.